Make sure everything's working well. Uh-oh. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. All right, I'm seeing bars there. Cool. Everybody hear the microphone just fine? We're doing a little bit of a different mic situation based on today's live stream, which you'll know why here very soon. But yes. So if at any point the audio doesn't sound all that great, or if it sounds a little quiet, feel free to let me know in the chat here, folks, and I'll try to improve it. But nonetheless, what's going on, Fish Fam? Welcome to another Monday Musing Streams, although this one is going to be a little bit different because, as the title may suggest, I got something pretty big to show you here today. Before we get into that, though, of course, what if you're watching the live stream here live as we get this kicked off here? I see we got 12 people already watching and 12 thumbs up. Well, actually, it just dumped up a few more people, so now we got even more than 12. But a dozen likes on top of that. Appreciate y'all for coming on in here and seeing what this news is. I'm excited to tell y'all. But of course, those of y'all that are maybe watching the replay or coming in here that might be new, my name is Austin. And of course, this is Fintastic Freaks. Somewhere I need to have like a logo on this tank so I can just point to it or something. But yes, as the title suggests, we have a little bit of news here to share. And initially, I was just going to share it with the members, but honestly, this was something that I just kind of wanted a group reaction on. As I keep going on this new project, though, the members will get all the news first. Then it'll be passed along to everybody else because, well, when you're the membership, you get first dibs. But either way, everybody at one point or another will be told. It's just the members will be told first. Maybe the members will be told a few extra things at first versus plain public. But overall, nothing that's going to be, like do or die or deal breaking. But alas, I'm excited to show you. But first, say hello to some people here that are here to join the fun here today. We've got Peplin Creek Aquatics, guessing Maboo Puffer, just a guess. Well, Peplin, you're not fully wrong. It is something about my Maboo Puffer Mac. I will say that. It is. It has to do with him. We also got Paul McCarthy here saying, hey, everyone. Hello to you, Paul. Good to see you here. Whip's World saying, hey, everyone. Hello to you, Whip. Scotty Aquati. Love that name. It's very catchy. Saying hello. Hello to you, Scotty. We've got Atkins Nature Aquariums, Ray Aquatics. Dee Dee's Findan, another awesome member of the Fish Fam coming in here. Great to see you, Dee Dee. We got Bigfoot Fish Tanks also here, joining us this fine Monday afternoon or evening, wherever you may be. Captain Planet saying hello, sir. Hello, Captain Planet. Don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Lady Metalhead saying, well, hey there. Hello, Lady Metalhead. Before at some point, I need to check. Are you guys going live today? I was trying to find well, actually, that's right. I don't have to get links because we do have a moderator now. So make sure to, before we also head off the stream, be sure to thank the Zen Ginger for all the work she does there. So obviously getting all the links there, putting all the stuff here in the chat here. But greatly appreciate you, Zen. Thank you very much for all you do here. I'm sure at some point here in the very near future, I got somebody else in my mind already that I'm thinking might add to the moderator crew here. But for right now, one is okay, but at some point down the road, I'm sure that number will grow. Foxy's Fishies also saying, hey, Austin, hello to you, Foxy. Good to see you. Been a while since I think I've seen you here on the channel. Oh, here, I need to catch one of your streams here again. I see them all the time, but it always collides with my work schedule. We also got Crypt Keeper Aquatics saying hello to everyone here. Hello to you, Crypt. Great to see you here. And of course, since I haven't given a proper hello to you, Zen. Once again to see you here and for all you do here now. Liquid Zoo, OnlyFans, we got Matt, another Iowa fish tuber here, power to the Iowans. Good to see you here, Matt. Welcome aboard. Captain Planet here. Okay, Captain. Okay. I have been here before, just change the name. Okay, so that's why. Okay. Hey, well, either way, glad you're here. Zen Ginger. We got Rob Lynn here saying hello, everyone. Hello to you, Rob. Good to see you. Going through here. Crypt Keeper Aquatics. I know that Puffer has, a lot of people have said that I've been guessing something about a Puffer. And I will say this, it's not fully wrong. It has something to do for one of our puffers. In fact, it actually has a lot to do with our Maboo puffer Mac, who's already eclipsed the 5-inch mark since we've gotten him. And those of you that remember, he's like, I know I say this with a lot of my puffers, but I like getting my puffers small. That way I know how they're raised. I know how they're treated for parasites and such, stuff like that. But got Mac, the little Maboo puffer, he was just barely over an inch. I think it was like around 1.25 inches when I got him or something. Not that I specifically measured him to that, but he was a little itty bitty guy. Now he's already eclipsed over 5 inches. He's going fast. He's going about 1 inch every month and a half or so. So he's moving at a pretty good rate. Moving through the chat. Yes, making sure I don't forget anybody. Oh, Mountaintop Puffer. I don't think I said hello to you. Hello to you as Mountaintop Puffer saying, hey, all. Hello to you, Mountaintop Puffer. Good to see you here. Another fellow puffer lover. Always great to see him. 29 people watching, 21 thumbs up. Appreciate y'all for that. Let's see here. I know Zen said at one point we were a little echoey. Whoops. I bumped the switch here. So on my microphone, those of you that weren't here last week, yep, check it out. New microphone. Yep, it changes colors. It's very distracting. So if I ever get distracted, that's why. It changes colors. Hence why it's distracting. But yes. So, okay. So, oh, there we go. I think I might have figured it out, Zen. My volume. So this thing has a little volume thing down here. As you can maybe see if the dot's right there. And it was about halfway up. So that might be part of the reason why my voice was a little echoey. We'll see if this fixes it. Sounds like, according to Zen, that the audio here is a lot better. Very, very good. All right. So at the 10-minute mark, we'll go ahead and show this big surprise off here. But awesome. It sounds a lot better to me. Awesome. That's what we're going for. We're going for the improved audio. I forgot to turn my light on to the camera. There we go. Actually, you know what? It might have looked a little bit better with that off. Yes, my lens also has a built-in light now, my new camcorder. So we got all sorts of bells and whistles here. Vinoski saying, sup, guys? What's up with you, Vinoski? Great to see you here. Another frequent visitor here on the Monday Musing streams. And always glad to see you here. Making sure. So I know some people have put in guesses. Anybody here who hasn't guessed that wants to take a guess before we reveal this big surprise here? Anybody got a? I know some people even in the last stream were saying they got the, I think someone by quote said big tank vibes or something. If anybody else wants, I'm all for letting the imagination run wild. Feel free to shoot the guesses out there. Let's see here. Uh-oh. I just remembered too. Zen Ginger, a 240. Well, I mean, I got one behind me. But no, it's not a 240. Atkins Nature Aquarium. Did you get a big tank like 300 plus? Might be onto something there, Atkins. You might be onto something there. Lady Metalhead babies. At some point, I want to try that. I have been really thinking about at some point down the road here, the near future, hopefully, about trying to get into breeding. Like I have like 3 different tanks that have angelfish, and of course, all of you know that I like puffers and all that. Puffers are not quite as easy to breed, though. But angelfish are definitely a fish that somewhere down the road I would really, really love to go and try to breed at some point. Especially with if I could get like an all black to mix with one of my blue diamond platinums, get like a little yin yang thing here. That'd be really cool. See, we're starting to get, but unfortunately, Lady Metal had no babies down here right now. Well, actually, that's not fully true. Somebody not too long ago asked if my mollies ever bred in the brackish tank with my figure 8 puffers, and actually we did. I do have some babies in there right now. I think the night goby has picked off a lot of them, as I'm sure have the parents, the molly parents, and the puffers themselves. But I have looked in there, and we still got a few of them in there. I'd still say there's I'd probably say at least a dozen or so in there yet. I'm sure that number will still go down here before all is said and done. But I guess technically we do have some babies down here. See, Metalheads, Aquatic Mayhem. Hey, thank you very much for that, Josh. Josh has joined the Red Eye Puffer tier. Appreciate that, Josh. Welcome aboard here. I still haven't figured up a group name for us yet. I went through and got all those name suggestions that y'all put in the previous stream there 2 weeks ago now, and I still haven't picked one. Things have been nuts here lately, which you'll see part of the reason of why we're doing it. Can you put some extra fake grass like the floating breeding grass in the brackish with mollies? I do put some stuff in there, although I tend to put guppy grass in there only because my brackish tank, I have it on the lower level of salinity still for the most part. So some of those plants like hornwort or especially Anubias and Java fern can to some degree tolerate the salinity as well. Some plants of that stature may not do so well because some of them just absolutely tolerate no salinity. But if you did like something like, I've put hornwort in there before, and granted I took it out though too because at first they weren't breeding, but I probably should put some back in there now that we have babies. But of course it's all going to float there, and I'm worried if it floats, then all the babies go up there, then it's going to be easier for all the big fish to find them. But I have put hornwort in there, and that'd be another option if you're looking for something. Captain Planet, do I have red-eye puffers? I do have red-eye puffers. I have 3 of them in a 20-gallon long. We'll grab this little camera right there. Speaking of the guppy grass, as you can see, it is growing plentiful in there. So, yep, I do have a trio of red-eye puffers, and they're awesome little guys. They remind me very much of pea puffers, only one, they get a little bit bigger, and 2, they're way more harder to find. Not necessarily the most expensive puffer, though, compared to some other ones, but yes. Oh, Zen, yes, I did see you earlier there. I apologize. Was that a no on the pond? I didn't hear you answer that one. It is not a pond, although as big as this thing is, maybe it just as well be. You know. Captain Planet, yeah, I will tell you now, red-eye puffers are one of those puffers that get yourself like a 38-gallon or a 20-gallon long, depending on how many you want, and just set it up so when you find these puffers, you can just hit the ground running and go. I mean, well, obviously acclimate them too first, otherwise it's not going to end well. But that's personally what I did. I knew that some stores here said they've seen them on their order list. It was just a matter of them getting it in and me having a tank ready when the opportunity came. So that would be my advice is that, hey, at some point they'll come along. So just, in the meantime, set up a tank for yourself that, hey, this would be a good little aquascape for them. Just have everything ready and maybe even put some snails in there to keep the biocycle going. And that way also you got something in there for them to snack on when you first put them in there. Christine Hansen, a little late. Hey, that's all right, Christine. You haven't missed anything just yet. We're just about to showcase this tank here in about a minute. Yes, I just gave away a little bit. Not going to lie, that was not intentional. Oh, tongue slip. But yes, we got something. It's pretty huge. I think you guys are going to really, I think this is going to really knock the socks off of some people. This is I'll get to it in a minute here, but I see we also got the Garden of Eater coming in here saying, how's it going, man? How's it going with you? Garden of Eater. Hope you guys are doing great there. Garden of Eater, are you guys going to Aquashella Chicago here in, I guess, about a month and a half? A little less than a month and a half, actually, now. Because, yeah, it's October. Yeah, it's like the first full weekend of October or something like that. I want to say 8 and 9. Because, yeah, in Chicago. And wife and I are still planning to head on down there. And it's going to be a lot of fun there. Might even have to go see the Shed Aquarium, which if you're going to Aquashella Chicago and are not planning to go see the Shed Aquarium, then you are really, really going to miss something out if you're a fish lover. But from someone that's been to the Shed Aquarium before, it is amazing. It is truly awesome. Maybe not quite to the level of the Georgia Aquarium, Not that I can speak from a firsthand perspective because I've never been to the Georgia Aquarium, but I have been to the Shed Aquarium, and while I love the Omaha Aquarium, it's pretty cool. Oh, awesome. Garden of Eden is indeed going to Aquashella Chicago. Good to hear. And they have qualified for the Escape Finals. Awesome. So we got Stephen P. going into that, and we got the Garden of Eden. Man, now I'm conflicted for who to vote for. All right. Well, we have gone 15 minutes in here, so it's time to talk about this here, shall we? So I think it is high time we talk about this. Before I even talk about this, though, just popping up in the chat now, Mark Sturlson, what a legend. Thank you so much for that, Mark. Gifting 5 Fintastic Freaks membership. Mark, you, sir. Yes, you. You are truly fantastic. Thank you so very much, Mark, for that. Money is always greatly, greatly appreciated, but never demanded, never expected. Thank you ever so much for that, Mark. But yes, on the announcement. So first, I'll start with this. This 240 for... Oh, shoot. About, I want to say a little over a year, has been the biggest aquarium down here in my fish room. Well, guys, that changed yesterday. Yes. So we have something even bigger than this 240 here behind me. And to put it in perspective, this tank is so big, it's not even 6 feet long. Like, this tank was so big, I wasn't even sure if it was going to fit in my house. I've said it here a few times. I'll say it once more. This house was completed in 1893, a whole 100 years before I was even born. And this thing just barely made it through my door and barely made it down here to the basement. And believe me, I don't like saying certain choice words on the channel here, but I got to be honest here. This tank was nothing short of hell getting it down the stairs and into the fish room. It was quite a daunting task. So before I even show this thing off, I have to give a huge, big, gigantic thank you to one, my brother-in-law, Tommy. He's probably never going to answer his phone again after me asking this favor to help move this down here. Two, the seller, guy's name is Jesse. I won't say his last name because I'm not sure how much he wants disclosed. But a big thank you to him for also coming up with a whole bunch of ideas of how we could get this down here in the first place. In fact, if it wasn't even for him, this tank would not be down here in the basement right now. We owe him that, at least, is that he is the reason this is down here. One, because he had it. Two, because he was a huge help in getting it down here. And then, of course, three, I have to give a even bigger thank you to my father and parents in general for even getting a U-Haul trailer to load this thing away and bring it here to Fintastic Manor and the Fintastic Basement here, or whatever you want to call it, I guess. And even and brother-in-law also letting us borrow his truck since my vessel is currently being serviced. So unfortunately, I couldn't even use my own tools, and I am very, very thankful and grateful for those three. If you guys ever watch this, greatly appreciate all you three for the huge help. No way this would be possible without you guys. And I totally understand if you're still upset at me. So yeah, we have a new tank that's even bigger than this 240-gallon tank. So yes, it is a new aquarium, and it's a huge one at that. So now that I've kind of explained it, perhaps I should go ahead and maybe show it off to you guys here. Gonna disconnect some stuff here, mostly just chargers. But let's see, new local Austin, I see, is joined the chat here. Good to see you. Uh-oh. And now we gotta really make sure that we do well on the stream because the wife has officially joined. Mrs. Freak, good to see you, dearest. Welcome home from just getting home from work, she is. So good to see you here, dearest, and joining the fun here as we show off our new possession here. Scotty Aquati. I think I saw someone else here. Metalhead. Boy, if hell was the worst word I've ever used. I mean, I'm not going to say hell's the worst word I've ever used either, because Lord knows that's a lie. But just in case children come along, I want to keep it at least, at worst, PG-13. Only Oscars is also here. Good to see you, Only Oscars. All right. I think we're caught up with all the people that are here. So who's ready to see this thing? Because I, for one, am pretty excited to show you guys this thing. Hopefully I just don't accidentally disconnect some stuff here. Unless you guys would rather just me show it in the video. Or we can. You guys want to see this. Okay. Because, I mean, we got to go see this. I'm with you, Atkins. Let's see this thing already. Okay. So for a brief minute, I'm going to go ahead and black out the lens here real quick so you don't have to see the lens going all over here. That way we can also show this here a little more in cinematic fashion. So I will be blacked out here for just a minute. As I say that, I turn the light on. And I'll see you by the new tank here in just a minute. Don't worry, I'm still here. Moving the stuff over. All right.